Day after day, I must face a world of strangers where I don't belong. I'm not that strong.
Yo, what up, everybody? It's your boy DreSays, and welcome back to the DreSays podcast. We are on episode 17. Welcome to 2021, y'all. Welcome to 2021, and what better way to start out 2021 by entitlement at its fucking finest, by white privilege at its fucking finest, by the visual division of the Americas at its fucking finest. Oh, y'all don't know what I'm talking about? You don't understand when I say there's two different Americas? Well, let me explain it to you. I'm laughing because I'm going to get fucking mad if I don't. So let me explain it to you. So, in my America, or I should say our America, minorities, primarily African Americans, the people who are meant to serve and protect you, put their knee on your neck for 8 minutes until you die, kick in your front door and open fire and kill you. Let's see, what else? Pull you over and shoot you, even though you have a pistol permit and have a pistol on you and you let them know. Take you into custody over a traffic ticket and you just miraculously fucking die. You make a wrong turn down the wrong street, end up in front of the Capitol, and somehow you fucking die. That's my America. That's our America. Let's talk about the other one. That land of the free, home of the brave America. That constitutional rights America. Y'all get to charge the Capitol building, bust into that motherfucker, and then they hold the door for you as you exit slowly. Oh, but Dre, 4 people died. 3 of which had heart attacks because there was too much fucking excitement for them. Taking over the Capitol. And the 4th one got shot after being told multiple times to stop. In your America, you're appalled and upset and mad that someone would do that in the epicenter of our democracy. In my America, I'm looking at this shit like, I don't give a fuck about that building. There's people that look like me that's getting killed by people that's meant to protect us. Fuck that building. Oh, I love democracy. Don't get me wrong. But that building don't mean shit to me. In your America, you think it's okay to contact your black friends and let them know how appalled you are by people breaking into the Capitol. But yet, when a man or woman are getting killed by the people meant to protect them, you stay silent. You see what I'm saying? In your America, there's an American dream. In my America, there's a daily nightmare. In your America, you strive to make it through your life and be successful and leave a legacy behind. In my America, we strive to make it through the fucking day and pray that the kids that follow behind us didn't have to go through the shit we have to go through. In your America, when you go to look for a home or a nice vehicle or apply for a job that may be out of your reach, you don't even question it because you deserve that, right? In my America, I go look at a Honda and I only go to people I know because I'm not ready for that look again. When I look at homes, I get questions like, Well, is this in your price range? Before they know who the fuck I am. In your America, you were taught to back each other, to support each other. Not because you know each other, but because of the color of your skin, or what religion you are, or because you're an American. In my America, we've been abused so much by you and taught by you to hate our own kind that I have to catch myself, even at the age of 37, judging someone that looks like me. See, this shit's not, it's not the same for all of us, y'all. And I know I got white friends that's looking at this or listening to this like, Dre, what are you talking about? It's not. The things that come easy to you, the things that come simple to you, the things that come natural to you are not the fucking same for me. And it has nothing to do with what I did. It has nothing to do with my parents did. It had nothing to do with their parents did or my great-great-grandparents did. My ancestors. It has nothing to do with what we did. This shit was brought to us. We were brought to it. It was shoved down our throats. It was ingrained in our memory. Your religions, your rules, what we're not worth to this world. Hell yeah, that shit's gonna get passed down. Just like things in your America are passed down, like racism, like privilege, like the sense of entitlement. Let's be real fucking crystal clear here. If you don't believe there's white privilege or you don't believe there's white entitlement in this world, me and you have nothing to talk about. We will never be able to have a good conversation because you live in a fucking fantasy land and I'm here on Earth. We can take it from just being able to walk around a store and not get a crazy look all the way up to applying for a job that you well deserve. Someone else getting it because of what they look like or who they know. I mean, really, y'all? Y'all really still don't believe in white privilege after what we just witnessed? One of the best things I've seen that made me laugh recently was that we never had to do that because Obama got 2 terms. Y'all really sat there and boohoo cried and turned the fuck up and broke into a building because the person you wanted to win didn't win. Could you imagine how bad it would be if we did some dumb petty ass shit like that? First of all, we would have got killed. Let's be real here. We wouldn't have made it 3 steps up and got shot. Let's not even joke about that shit. Let's be real here. Y'all already know that. Even the white people that don't want to say white privilege is a thing, y'all know. Second of all, we'd be doing it every 4 fucking years, except for the 2 times Obama was in it. Maybe the second half of Obama's presidency. Let's be real. I said it in episode 2. Y'all couldn't handle being us. If you had to wake up tomorrow and be a black person, you would probably kill yourself before the end of the day. Y'all not built for this. This America is not what you want. And the crazy part about it is we didn't ask to be here. But now that we are, we should be allotted the same rights. There shouldn't be 2 Americas. There should be one. All the rules should apply to everyone. But they don't. I'm not naive to believe that. You shouldn't be either. Talked to my big sister about it. She's like, are you kidding me? Mind you, she's 40. Very nice home. Married, 2 children. She drives a nice vehicle because she works her fucking ass off. She still gets pulled over in the middle of the suburbs for no fucking reason. I got a couple white friends that have the same car as her. Even if they did get pulled over, it's for a reason, and they definitely gonna curse that fucking cop out. You know what happens when I get pulled over? First, when I see the cop, I'm instantaneously shook. For what, though? No idea. All my shit's legal and legit. See him pull over to the right lane. He's behind me. Normally behind me for a good mile or two. Not gonna lie. Assume they're running my plates. In the speed limit. You know how I know I'm in the speed limit too? I've gotten accustomed to every time I get on the expressway, which is almost every day of my life when I'm driving, I put it in cruise control just because I don't need to get pulled over. Because me getting pulled over isn't always just a ticket and then get to go home. Someone that looks like me may get pulled over and just not make it home, right? Let me get back to what I was saying though. So I normally see the cop first. I go, fuck. They normally look at me. Look down at my speedometer. Already know I'm doing the speed limit. But I look down. Put my eyes forward and just drive. I look up in the rear view. I see that motherfucker pulling out. Moves over to the lane next to me. I keep driving the speed limit. And they normally pull behind me and follow me for 2 miles. Easily 2 miles. And one of two things happens. After they follow me for a little while, they either pull off, or depending on what town I'm in, those lights turn on. When those lights turn on, my heart rate jumps. Literally. I've looked at my heart rate on my fucking Apple Watch after the shit's happened before. I pull over. I keep my license, everything I need, at the top of my dash. Literally, like, in the little cubby in my dash. I have them ready. When the cop pulls up, I literally put my hand out the window. They ask me every time, you know why I pulled you over? No, officer. I visually noticed you going this speed limit. Or this limit. Not this speed limit. This limit. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. I don't believe I was. And even as I say that, I contemplate, Dre, do you really think you should fucking say that shit? You know why? Because I don't need to give them no excuse. Because that's what they're looking for. I don't need to give them no excuse to look through my fucking car, even though nothing's in there, to ask me to step out of the vehicle. I don't need that neither. It's never a radar. Because I can't. Because I wasn't speeding and they just followed behind me. The last cop that pulled me over actually asked me, well, what kind of car is this? It's a Honda. Oh, is it new? Yep. Because like most people in this world, I lease my cars. I get a new one every 3 years. But why is that a question for me? I've never had my white friends tell me some shit like that. Like, yo, man, I was driving down the street, my fucking Honda Accord, the cop pulled me over and just started asking me questions, even though I wasn't speeding. Never. 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 So after he runs my shit, realizes there's nothing to give me a ticket for, he asked me 3 or more dumb fucking questions. Where are you headed? Where are you coming from? And in my head, I want to say shit like, your mama's house. Like, you know what I mean? Like, why the fuck are you bothering me? This extra 20 minutes of my fucking day is out the window. I'm a busy man. That's the shit that I want to say. But that could be the difference between my life, you know what I'm saying? Or death. That's the difference between me going home or me getting asked to step out of the car. But that's in my America. A lot of y'all don't have to deal with that. Your America's a little different. In your America, you catch a flat tire on the side of the road, the cop pulls over to help you because he's supposed to, by the way. I've had multiple flats and had cops drive right by me. Good on me for having fucking AAA or roadside. In your America, you call the police because something is going wrong, because you think someone broke into your house, because the people across the street are getting in an altercation. And you want to make sure that that man doesn't hit that woman or vice versa. In my America, if I call the cops, they're more than likely going to show up and approach me before they do that couple across the street fighting. If I call the cops because someone broke into my house, I'm terrified that when they pull up, they think I'm the motherfucker that broke in and don't bother to question. But these aren't the things that we did to ourselves. We didn't create these fears. Your actions did this to us. Yes, there's 2 fucking Americas. I'm going to keep it plain and simple. One is fair and one is not. We've been so brainwashed. This is shit y'all not gonna like, but it's the truth. We've been so brainwashed and shit has been ingrained in us over centuries that a lot of us don't even like our own fucking kind in this America. A lot of us pass judgment on people that look just like us because of what we've been taught, what we've been brainwashed to think. And you go ahead and be like, Trey, what the fuck? Nah, bro, not me. You're lying to yourself. That's the other thing. In this America, we tend to lie to ourselves about shit to make ourselves feel better about the shit situation that we're in. Oh, don't get it twisted. Y'all lie to yourselves in your America too, but it's more like, white privilege doesn't exist. Oh, we didn't oppress black people. They just need to pull up their britches and fucking work for shit. Your fucking president that you love so much sat back after he ordered y'all to revolt. He sat back at a party and watched the shit over the news. And that's the person you want leading you. You want the motherfucker that won't go through the fight with you. You want someone that's gonna call shots and have you get in trouble. Which you probably won't anyways. White privilege and all. But you want somebody that's gonna do that, sit back and sit pretty while y'all doing that. Man, please. I dare you to debate me on this. Leave me a comment on how there's not 2 Americas. Leave me a comment on how white privilege doesn't exist. You got my phone number, fucking call me. Let's talk about it. We could debate this shit on Instagram, Facebook, Live, wherever you want, or we could debate it in private. You can't tell me there's not two different Americas. I was talking to my boy today. This is another aspect of it. Talking to my boy today, he had to have a conversation with his son, his minority son, to tell him, hey, yeah, these kids that you go to school with, they love you. Their parents love you right now. But as you get older, their daughters may show interest in you. That may be the moment where you realize that they don't love you that much. Let me ask you, in your America, you got to have that conversation with your kids? Do y'all have to have that talk with them? Do y'all have to explain to them why some people that don't look like you automatically assume that you're not right and you're wrong and that you're guilty before proven guilty? Do y'all have to explain that to y'all kids? Do y'all have to explain to y'all kids that as they get older, when they get into a vehicle, that they should have their driver's license and insurance papers ready, available, just in case they get pulled over? You have to explain to them that when the cop walks up to the window, he's more than likely going to have his hand on his fucking gun. Do y'all have to explain that to them? Do you have to explain to your kids that no matter where they go, they need to look presentable? I know y'all don't do that because y'all kids don't always be looking presentable. But because people will look down upon them, do y'all have to explain that to them in your America? I don't fucking think so. In your America, when you decide to charge a public building in the Capitol, do you think, fuck, the moment I step on these stairs, I'm probably going to get shot in the head? No, in your America, you don't. When you call the police to complain about minorities for some dumb shit because you just feel like being a Karen or a Kevin, do you wonder if when the cops show up, if you're the one that's going to end up in handcuffs, or if you're the one that's going to end up getting your ass whooped or killed by these police officers? Nah, in your America, you don't worry about that. In your America, you're more concerned about the little black kid who has a lemonade stand without a fucking permit. In my America, I'm wondering about letting my niece or nephew have a lemonade stand without a fucking permit. In your America, there's not someone questioning you if you live in that building or if that is your home that you are walking into, because of course it is. In my America, every time a white person stares at me as I walk into my place or as I get into my car, I'm thinking, fuck. I hope this motherfucker doesn't think I'm stealing this shit. I hope he doesn't think that this is in my home. So no, I'm not with you when it comes to being outraged about what happened in the Capitol. Fuck that building. When someone that I wanted to win the presidency does not win, we go, guess we just got to deal with it for the next 4 years. I don't throw a hissy fit. Welcome to 2021. This is going to be the year where a lot of y'all bullshit get put on blast. I'm over white privilege. I'm over entitlement. If you don't think either one of those exists, don't fucking talk to me. I don't want to hear it. Unless you want to debate about it, don't you dare fucking contact me about it. You know what bothers me the most about both of those? You always have that look on your face when someone brings it up. Or it looks like you're saying, the audacity. What do you mean? That's what it always looks like. Like, what? You're not stupid. I know you're not stupid because in your America, you're privy to all the knowledge that's necessary, even if you don't deserve it. In your America, motherfuckers pay for you to get in the Ivy League schools. Finally busted those motherfuckers. I know y'all not dumb. But ignorance is bliss, right? You act like it don't exist, it don't exist. Only in your America.
Day after day, I must face a world of strangers where I don't belong. I'm not that strong.